The lineage of the promised seed was secure through Seth, but as the generations passed, the distance between the righteous and the unrighteous grew smaller. Despite the warnings and the promise of a Redeemer, the human heart continued its descent into darkness. The focus shifts from the promise to the terrifying scale of human wickedness. The Lord saw how great the wickedness of the human race had become on the earth, and that every inclination of the thoughts of the human heart was only evil all the time. This statement is one of the most sobering in all of Scripture. It speaks not just of bad behavior, but of a fundamental corruption. The deepest desire and thought was only evil all the time. In response, God's heart was grieved and filled with pain. He does not view sin with cold, impersonal detachment. He suffers over the destruction it brings to his creation. The judgment was set. God determined to wipe out humanity and start again. Yet even in this universal condemnation, a tiny light of hope shines, keeping the promise alive. But Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord. Noah was the lone man carrying the righteous lineage of Seth. He was a beacon of hope in a world consumed by depravity. He was not perfect, but his faith made him a preacher of righteousness in his time. Because of Noah's favor, the promise of the seed would be preserved through the coming flood. The fifth day shows us that sin has the power to corrupt an entire civilization, but God's grace always reserves a remnant. The long wait for Christmas depends entirely on God's sovereign hand protecting the fragile promise through the devastating waves of sin. To follow the story from the beginning, visit my page to watch the previous days. Please show your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing for more content like this.